A positive mental attitude is a state of mind which the individual must create and maintain by methods of his own choice through the operations of his own willpower based on motives of his own adoption. In the printed lesson on this subject, many suggestions are offered as to practical methods by which the individual may take possession of his own mind and develop the habit of directing the mind in a positive mental attitude. There are so many people in this world who can see the hole in the donut, but they cannot see the donut around the hole. One with a positive mental attitude sees the hole in the donut all right, but he also sees the donut around the hole. Nothing constructive and worthy of man's efforts ever has been or ever will be achieved except that which comes from a positive mental attitude based upon a definite purpose and activated by a burning desire and intensified until the burning desire is elevated to the plane of applied faith.
Spread love, man.
All right, ready to unlock some serious potential.
Oh, yeah.
Today, we're diving deep into positive mental attitude.
PMA.
Yeah, PMA. Straight from the source, a 1963 lecture by Napoleon Hill.
Oh, wow.
The mastermind behind, Think and Grow Rich.
Yes.
Get ready for some surprising insights that can truly change your game. I mean, this stuff's incredible.
It is. What's so fascinating is that Hill gave this lecture during the Great Depression.
Oh, wow.
A time when negativity was just rampant.
Yeah.
Talk about putting PMA to the ultimate test.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like he was saying, look, this stuff works even when everything seems stacked against you.
Mm-hmm.
But before we jump into, the how to do it,
Right.
let's unpack what PMA actually is.
Yeah. Great point.
Hill makes it clear this isn't about wishful thinking
Right.
or ignoring the tough stuff.
Nope.
It's about being real.
Right. It's about, he emphasizes that PMA is a conscious choice.
Oh, interesting.
It's a state of mind you actively create and maintain.
So you're not just born with it, it's something you work
You
on.
work on it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's about acknowledging the challenges,
Mm-hmm.
seeing the hole in the donut,
Right.
but also recognizing the opportunities, the potential for growth and change.
So it's about choosing to focus on the donut, so to speak.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And Hill, he takes this idea a step further with the power of burning desire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
tell me about that.
He differentiates between wishes,
Okay.
hopes,
Yeah.
and this intense, almost unstoppable drive that fuels achievement.
Right. So you got to have that drive.
You got to have that drive. He says it's not just about wanting something.
Right.
It's about that deep, unwavering commitment
Mm-hmm.
to making it happen.
Okay.
It's a big difference.
It is a big difference. So like that fire in your belly, that just won't go out.
Exactly.
That's a good way to put it.
And he links this to the idea of applied faith,
Faith in action.
Yeah. It's not enough to just believe.
Right.
You have to act on that belief.
Right. Action.
Action. That combination of burning desire and taking action is what sets the highly successful apart, according to Hill.
So that's what separates them. Okay, so this next part really surprised me.
Okay.
Hill talks about his own struggles with prayer.
Oh, interesting.
Right. Finding that prayers focused solely on need weren't as effective as those filled with gratitude.
Wow.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. That is a powerful shift in perspective, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What he's saying is that gratitude,
Mm-hmm.
that appreciation for what we already have,
Yeah.
can actually amplify our positive energy and attract more good into our lives.
So it's like focusing on the abundance instead of the lack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Hill takes it even further, right?
Mm-hmm.
He suggests that our thoughts actually emit vibrations
Whoa.
that can influence others even before we've met them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So our mindset can actually impact the people around us.
Absolutely.
That's a powerful thought.
It is a powerful thought.
Yeah. And Hill doesn't stop there. He emphasizes the importance of PMA across professions,
Mm-hmm.
sales, law, medicine. You name it, he's talking about it.
Hill believed that PMA is fundamental to human connection.
Mhm.
Think about it. No one can truly inspire or influence others without a genuine belief in themselves.
That's true.
and what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's like that magnetic energy that draws people in.
Absolutely.
I like that. Magnetic energy.
It's like charisma.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of influence, Hill dives into the power of the subconscious mind, suggesting it thrives on positive instructions
Yes.
and responds powerfully to that burning desire backed by faith in action we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm. Think of your subconscious like a fertile garden.
Oh, I like that analogy.
If you plant seeds of doubt and fear,
Yeah.
that's what you'll cultivate.
Yeah.
But if you nurture positive thoughts and beliefs, you create an environment where success can flourish.
So you got to nurture that garden.
Gotta nurture the garden, absolutely.
And to really hammer home this idea, Hill created over 3,000 positive mottos.
Wow.
He believed in the power of language to shape our environment and mindset.
Some of those mottos are incredibly insightful.
Yeah. What are some of them?
Like, you can do it if you believe you can.
I love that one.
Or, opportunity has a habit of getting in the way of the person with a positive mental attitude.
Wow.
It's almost like rewiring your brain for success, right?
It is. I love that.
Yeah.
But let's be real.
Okay.
Life throws us curveballs. We face setbacks. Things don't always go as planned. So how do we maintain PMA when things get tough?
Right. That's where Hill's concept of transmuting failure comes in.
Oh, tell me about that.
He encourages us to reframe failure as a stepping stone to success.
So instead of dwelling on the negative, you actively search for the lesson, the opportunity for growth hidden within the setback.
Yeah. Imagine you're applying for your dream job and you don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Instead of letting disappointment take over, you could ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Maybe it's time to refine my skills or network more strategically,
That's a bet. Yeah.
It's about seeing the seed of an equivalent benefit, as Hill puts it.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Right.
So you got to find that little seed in there.
You got to find that seed.
Okay. This next one might sound a bit out there,
Okay.
but it's intriguing. Hill suggests an evening ritual. Stand in front of the mirror and compliment yourself for already achieving tomorrow's goals.
Interesting. So,
It's a little different.
yeah. What might seem strange at first actually taps into the power of visualization and self-affirmation.
Okay.
By repeatedly envisioning yourself succeeding, you're essentially programming your subconscious to make it happen.
So it's like giving your brain a preview of success.
Yeah.
Building that confidence and momentum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Hill takes it even further with the concept of invisible guides.
Invisible guides. Now this one is interesting.
Yeah, he believed in creating mental guides to assist in different areas of life. Now, this might seem a bit, woo-woo at first.
Yeah. I have to admit, it did raise an eyebrow for me.
Sure. But think about it. What he's describing is a form of positive self-talk
Yeah.
and mental rehearsal.
Hmm.
It's about creating internal mentors who embody the qualities and skills you want to develop.
Okay.
So,
So even if you don't believe in literal, like, invisible beings,
right.
the principle still holds. It's about harnessing the power of your imagination to support your goals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I like that.
And then Hill gets real with us.
Okay.
He provides a list of factors that can sabotage PMA.
Yeah.
These enemies include, fear,
Fear. Yeah.
negativity,
Negativity.
intolerance. Oh, yeah.
Even greed. you know?
Yeah.
It's
a call for self-awareness, isn't it?
It is.
It's about taking an honest look at ourselves and identifying what might be holding us back.
Precisely.
And once we acknowledge those enemies, we can start to address them and create space for positive thoughts and actions to flourish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's about becoming aware of our own internal saboteurs and choosing to focus on the positive instead. And finally, Hill challenges the conventional definition of riches.
Okay.
He offers a list of 12 true riches with, you guessed it, PMA at the top.
Of course. Right at the top.
Right at the top. And, here's the kicker.
Yeah.
Money comes all last on his list.
Really?
Last. He emphasizes that money without the other riches, health, harmonious relationships, purpose, can actually be a curse.
Oh, wow.
It can. If you don't have those things, money doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Right.
It's a powerful reframing, isn't it?
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
Hill is reminding us that true wealth goes far beyond material possessions. It's about living a life of meaning, fulfillment, and contribution. But that's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
And we've only just scratched the surface.
We've just scratched the surface. Don't worry, we'll dive even deeper into these ideas
Yeah.
and explore how you can apply them to your own life in the next part of our deep dive.
Okay.
Stay with us.
All right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
All right, so let's get practical.
Okay.
You know, Hill's lecture's packed with insights,
It is. Yeah.
but it's up to us to apply them.
Right. Action.
Action, yeah. Remember those enemies of PMA?
Oh, yeah.
Fear, doubt, negativity.
They're out there.
They're out there. They're pretty common human experiences.
Absolutely.
But Hill provides some, concrete strategies for dealing with them.
Yeah. That list was pretty eye-opening.
Yeah.
Like he was shining a light on those, sneaky little voices. That can sabotage our success.
Yeah.
So how do we start shifting those patterns?
Well, think about that evening ritual we discussed.
Oh, yeah. In the mirror.
Yeah, complimenting yourself in the mirror.
Huh.
It might feel a bit strange at first,
It does.
but it's a way to start reprogramming your subconscious mind.
So it's like giving yourself a pep talk, but in the mirror.
Exactly.
Okay. I like that.
And repetition is key here.
Yeah.
Think of it like training a muscle.
Yeah, okay.
The more you practice focusing on the positive, the stronger those neural pathways become.
So it's about creating a new habit
It is.
of positive self-talk.
Absolutely. And along with self-affirmation, Hill stressed the importance of gratitude.
Oh, yeah. Gratitude's huge.
Huge. Instead of dwelling on what we lack,
Yeah.
taking time to appreciate what we already have can be a powerful antidote to negativity.
I think that makes a lot of sense. When
Yeah.
you're feeling grateful, it's hard to feel negative at the same time.
Right. It is. It's a subtle shift, but it can have a huge impact on our overall outlook. And let's not forget the importance of action.
Oh, there it is again.
Hill was adamant that faith without works is dead.
Right.
So how do we translate, burning desire into concrete steps?
Yeah. Well, he talks a lot about having a definite major purpose.
Yeah, your purpose.
It's about getting crystal clear on what you truly want
Yeah,
and then creating a plan to achieve it.
right. And that plan doesn't have to be some elaborate, overwhelming document.
Right.
It can be as simple as setting one small, achievable goal each day
Okay.
that moves you closer to your larger vision.
Oh, I love that. Breaking down those big dreams into bite-sized actions.
Exactly. And don't forget Hill's concept of transmuting failure,
Oh, yeah.
which is essential for maintaining momentum when things inevitably go wrong,
Yeah, they do.
How can we reframe those experiences as opportunities for learning and growth?
Yeah. Well, it's about asking ourselves, what did I learn from this? How can I use this experience to make better decisions in the future?
Right.
It's about searching for that seed of an equivalent benefit, even in the midst of disappointment.
Right. Exactly. It's a powerful mindset shift. And it can help to surround yourself with positive influences.
Oh, yeah.
Hill was a big believer in mastermind alliances,
Yeah.
which are groups of, like-minded individuals who support and encourage each other.
Yeah. Like having your own personal cheerleading squad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And on the flip side, Hill cautioned against negative influences.
Right.
Those people who drain our energy.
Energy vampires.
Yes.
Yeah.
Energy vampires, they suck the positivity right out of a room.
Totally.
It's not always easy to distance ourselves from those individuals, especially if they're family or close friends.
Right.
But being mindful of their impact on our mental state is crucial.
Yeah. Sometimes we need to set boundaries.
Yeah.
Limit our exposure. Or even seek out new connections that uplift and inspire us. It's about protecting our own positive energy.
Absolutely. And remember, Hill's 12 riches.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a refreshing perspective on wealth.
It is, yeah.
He places things like health, harmony, and purpose
Yeah.
above financial security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, it really makes you think about what truly matters in life.
It does.
It's not just about the size of your bank account. It's about the quality of your relationships, your physical and mental well-being, and, the sense of purpose you derive from your work in your life.
It's about creating a life that is truly rich in all aspects. Now, Hill was a strong advocate for the power of PMA to attract success.
Yeah.
But for some listeners, that might sound a bit too simplistic.
Right.
Like, just think positive and everything will magically work out.
Yeah. It's not about ignoring the challenges or pretending that everything is perfect.
Exactly. PMA is not a magic bullet.
Okay.
It's about choosing to focus on the positive, even in the midst of difficulty,
Yeah.
It's about cultivating a mindset that empowers us to take action, overcome obstacles, and ultimately achieve our goals.
So it's about having that unshakable belief in ourselves and our ability to create the life we want.
Exactly. And that takes, effort and practice.
It does.
But the rewards, as Hill emphasized, are immeasurable.
Interest, right.
So, as we wrap up this part of our deep dive into Napoleon Hill's wisdom,
Okay.
I want to leave you with a challenge.
Okay, challenge. Love it. What is it?
Think about one thing, just one small thing you can do today to cultivate a more positive mental attitude. Maybe it's starting that evening ritual,
Yeah.
expressing gratitude to someone you love,
Or
or setting a small goal that moves you closer to a bigger dream.
whatever it is, make a commitment to yourself to take that first step.
Yeah. Because as Hill reminds us, with a positive mental attitude, anything is possible. But we're not done yet. We've got more to explore in the final part of our deep dive. Stick with us.
You know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
As we've been exploring Hill's ideas, it's amazing how relevant his message remains, even after all these years.
Absolutely.
I mean, the world has changed so much since 1963.
Right.
But the fundamental principles of PMA,
Yeah.
Of cultivating a positive mindset
Right.
are timeless.
They are timeless. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like he tapped into something essential about human nature, that desire
Yeah.
to live a fulfilling life, achieve our goals,
Right.
overcome challenges,
Yeah.
and, make a positive impact on the world.
Make a difference.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what I find so inspiring is that it's not about, denying the negative or pretending that everything is perfect,
No.
right? It's about acknowledging the reality of our circumstances, the ups and downs of life,
Absolutely.
and choosing to focus on what we can control,
Yeah.
which is our attitude.
Our attitude. Yeah. It's recognizing that we always have that power to choose how we respond to events, even those that seem completely out of our control.
Right, so we always have a choice.
We always have a choice.
That's a truly empowering concept.
It is.
It means that no matter what challenges we face, we always have the capacity to find meaning, to learn, to grow, and to keep moving forward.
And to keep moving forward. And I think that's the ultimate legacy of Napoleon Hill's work. He showed us that with a positive mental attitude, we can not only achieve success, but also live a richer, more meaningful, and more fulfilling life.
I love that.
Yeah.
And speaking of a fulfilling life, Hill talks about the power of burning desire, of having a definite major purpose.
That purpose, yeah.
What is that burning desire within you? What is that one dream you long to achieve? That one contribution you want to make to the world?
It's a powerful question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It forces us to look inward and really connect with what truly matters to us.
Absolutely. And once we identify that burning desire,
Yeah.
it's time to start taking action, even if it's just one small step today.
Absolutely. Hilla believed that action is the key to turning dreams into reality. It's not enough to just think positive thoughts. We have to put those thoughts into motion.
Yeah, action, action, action.
Action.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into PMA,
Okay.
I want to leave you with this. Take some time to reflect on that burning desire within you. What sets your soul on fire? What impact do you want to make on the world?
And once you've identified that desire, don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Start taking action today, one step at a time.
Because with a positive mental attitude and a burning desire in your heart, anything is possible. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yes, thank you.
We'll catch you next time.